Good afternoon. We're back again with another edition of our virtual open houses, and today I'm joined by Homaira Mangal, give a wave, homie, and Victoria Lorusso, give a wave, Victoria. How are you? So we're going to
Great.
take you to two different properties. One, I believe, that's in Oak Harbor, and the other one in the Landmark downtown at the Gardens down by there. So let's go to Victoria Lorusso. Victoria, where are you at today?
I am in a beautiful gated community called Oak Harbor. It's on the Intercoastal in Juno Beach. Fabulous, fabulous community there. They have some condos that you see right here that are along the water. They have a marina, which is great. And they have a clubhouse, too, which we'll get to. They also have a few townhomes, and they have some single-family homes as well. They actually have only just 30 single-family homes, and this is the one we're at today at 25 Grand Bay. It is just shy of 2,500 square feet. Really lovely home, loads of light, two-story living room there that you see. Very spacious. Newer floors were put in. Here's another view from the loft looking down at that room. It's got the foyer there as you come in. And then you step down to either side to see to enter the living room. Here's looking back across, and you can see the dining room right there across the way. The dining room is nice size. This is a table set up for 8, so plenty of room in this room. And if you go back this way through the hallway here, that's where we'll enter the kitchen. Here's another view of the dining room from the foyer. The kitchen is really very spacious. If you like to cook, this is a great place to be. The eat-in kitchen, white cabinets, granite countertops. The ovens there are KitchenAid, and they are brand new. It's got a great eat-in area of the kitchen. And if you look back the other direction, you can see there's an opening that flows through to the family room, which is great. So you're never cordoned off, in the kitchen. It's open. There's 2 bar seats there, and watch TV while you're cooking and socialize and that sort of thing. The laundry is in the closet behind my head there, so nice and convenient. Looking out to the family room there you go. It's a nice room with French doors that lead out to the lanai. And if you look back through the family room, you can see the path through to the kitchen, those 2 bar stools that I just mentioned. So it's got great flow. Where those little flowers are, that's the hallway that will take you right back out to the kitchen. And if you look over here, that takes you back into the living room. So it's got a nice flow to it completely. If we go out those French doors real quick, you can see the lanai. And the lanai has a nice balance of both open space and covered space. So today it's raining, so you can still be sitting there and enjoying your lanai and your outdoor space while it's covered. And you can see there looking back again at that lanai space. If we go upstairs, there is a loft. It's a great loft. Very spacious. If you wanted, it has a closet, walk-in closet actually. This could be walled off and made into a 4th bedroom. It would be easy to do. You just replace that railing there and put a wall up. However, these people, they use it as kind of a easy, just extra space to lounge. There's a desk, so it would be great for somebody else's home office. And these days, we're needing more home offices than ever before, so great place to enjoy. The master bedroom is upstairs. It's got a nice cathedral ceiling, as you can see. Pretty window. And this whole wall is closet. The whole entire wall is closet. So you have 2 double closets there. Plenty of closet space. It also has looking back the other direction, you can see the entry to the master bath. And the master bath has been updated. It has a whirlpool tub. Let's see, I don't know if I can get out of the way to see. Well, there it is. Has a whirlpool tub that the owners say they're not even sure they've ever used it. behind the glass block there is the shower, and then it's got dual vanities. And there's an extra closet here that's a walk-in closet. So great space. Hard to tell here, but there is a skylight in here too, so it's naturally bright all day, which is great. If we wander down the hall, we'll encounter 2 more guest rooms. They share a very nice bath. Here's that bath. And then there is an additional guest room at the front of the house. And this room is quite large. It's great space. That's a king-size bed. So plenty of room for all of your guests. And we'll finish up. This is the entry to the house. Because the entry is on the side. When we looked at the first picture of the house, you don't see the entry. So the entry is around the left-hand side of the house. Now, one thing that's really nice here, again, it's a gated community. So you have a clubhouse, which is kind of unusual. And a lot of people aren't familiar with Oak Harbor because it's gated and you can't just go drive around. They have a lovely clubhouse that's set on the water with a pool. You can see the clubhouse right there, and the marina is right there. And what's particularly nice, too, about this marina, if you notice that landmass there, so the boats are protected. So you've got all the boats on the intercoastal going by, but it doesn't affect these boats so much with the waves and whatnot because of that barrier, which is great. Here's another view of the clubhouse. You can see the pool up top there. They've got an expansive deck to lounge and enjoy, watch the boats go by, or for entertaining, which is great. And of course, there's good party space inside. They have a catering kitchen, so you can enjoy parties and all that sort of thing at your convenience. Here's another look at the pool, and there is a spa at the pool as well, which is quite nice.
Well, I think I'd spend most of my time in that area. It's beautiful. I mean, the deck you just showed is huge.
It is. It's really a big deck. You can get a lot of people out there. So you can party on the inside and the outside all at the same time. And of course, just that other lounge space, just you can hang out on the docks and watch the boats go by. It's a beautiful setting. Juno Beach is just a lovely, lovely town. It's a small town. They have a dog beach. You're not far from that. And in this location, you're close to so many restaurants and shopping, going north or south. It doesn't matter. You've got tons and tons of choices. It's a fabulous community. Come check out Oak Harbor.
This is like a hidden gem, Victoria. I really didn't know where this was at until you started describing it, but this is amazing little community there.
It is a hidden gem. Absolutely a hidden gem. I would love to come live here myself, to be honest with you. And it's nice to be able to have a single family house in a waterfront community. It's not on the water, but you can enjoy all the other aspects of the water here.
Well, how can people, if they're interested in this property or any of their real estate needs, how can they get in touch with you, Victoria?
You can reach me at Victoria at Ecofine Properties, or my cell phone is 561-531-4977.
And Victoria is also, she owns a boat, or they have a boat, so she can take you by water and show you a bunch of waterfront properties. I don't have the video. I apologize, Victoria. I have a video that Victoria shot on her boat going by the different, beautiful homes that sit along the intercoastal. So tell us a little bit just about, the homes that sit along the water down here, Victoria. On the intercoastal.
Well, you've got a wonderful variety of homes that are on the water, both beach and also along the intercoastal. And along the intercoastal, you may see a small house that's been there since the 1960s, and many other very, very large homes. So that small house that's been there since the 1960s might be $1.5 million, and some of these other homes are upwards of $10 million. It depends, and they can be right next door to each other, which is interesting. There's all kinds of little waterways also off the intercoastal where there are other streets that have homes that have docks behind them. So from small to large, depending on what your budget is, we can find the right one for you.
And Victoria, you've been a busy woman, so she's kept busy. you're all over the place, doing the virtual open houses, actually showing open houses. So you've stayed busy.
I have stayed busy, and it's getting busier. I think that a lot of people were disappointed that they didn't get to buy because the market kind of stopped for a while, but people are getting back out. We're doing it safely. We've got our masks and our hand sanitizers and all that stuff. So there's a will, there's a way. We're also putting all of our homes under 3D tours, so you can actually kind of pre-tour a home before actually getting into it live. So a great way to kind of weed out the ones that don't suit you.
And Victoria knows all the country clubs down here, golfing, everything you want to know. Victoria has the answer. So, give Victoria a call, 561-531-4977 or victoria@echofineproperties.com. Victoria, thank you so much. And now
Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. And now we're going to move on to Homaira, as we call her, Homie, for her listing. Homie, where are you at?
Hi, Rob. Thank you. I am at the Landmark, which is right, probably a little 15 minutes southeast from where Victoria just was. So I am at the Landmark, by the way here. So Landmark is actually a set of 3 luxury towers, A, B, and C, and we are in building A. So we are actually the closest to the Gardens Mall. So we're right off PGA Boulevard. You are walking distance to the Gardens Mall. You're right there in downtown at the Gardens. So you have a Whole Foods there. You have a bunch of restaurants to choose from. Really, everything is just walking distance. And you have this gorgeous lake view. And depending on which building you are and which exposure, you actually get city views, a little bit of intercoastal or ocean views, lake views, and garden views. So I'll go over a little bit of the amenities first. So this is just a little shot of the downstairs lobby area. So you have this beautiful little fountain overlooking the lake. You have a nice little gazebo here. So if you just want to take a stroll outside of your condo, get a little bit of fresh air. They have plenty of space for dog walking. The building, one of the plus side things about the building is it's pet friendly. Not only do they allow little baby dogs, they allow big dogs as well. So makes it easy for anyone who is a pet lover to live in a condo. So they do have outdoor grilling, seating outside. They have a fitness center, fully equipped fitness center. They do have a pool as well for the residents to take advantage of, and a putting green. So if you don't want to go to a country club or you don't belong to a club, but you do want to practice on your swing, you can easily go down and play with the putting green. You do have a theater as well, where you can rent out for your visitors to watch a movie. If there's an event playing, you can definitely rent that out for that. So we're going to hop into the unit itself next. So we are in a 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo, split floor plan. The master on one side, the guest room on the other. You're actually facing directly south with a little bit of eastern view as well. So actually, we'll go over the terrace views at the end, but here is the shot of the front door. So right when you walk in, you have the bedrooms on either side of you, and the condo is full of just marble floors, beautiful. You have a formal dining area and a gorgeous kitchen with custom cabinetry. You have your marble floors, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. You have your double oven. So this is just great for whether it's seasonal living or full-time living. You have everything that you need here. They actually turned this area here into a really cool little bar area, which in other units they use as a sitting area, which kind of breaks apart the room. But this is a really nice utilization of the room here. So you have your master here with its own entrance to the terrace that wraps around the unit. And then for the master, you do have the frameless glass shower, the double vanities, a soaking tub, and of course the marble. So here they've actually used the second bedroom as an office with a pull-out mattress, but it has its own ensuite bath, so it's definitely a bedroom. And then looking out to the terrace, so this is your southern view, and you have this gorgeous terrace that wraps around the unit. And here we go. So you can't really see it from this picture here, but right through there, you actually get some ocean view. And this is just another shot. So you also have the Lake Victoria, which is right downtown at the Gardens. So a little bit about the building itself. So it's actually on the 14th, this unit is on the 14th floor, which is actually one below the penthouse. So there's 15 floors in building A and in building B, actually C. But the builder is actually a luxury builder who built in 2007. They actually put generators in the building, so you never have to worry about your power going out. They actually have pressurized staircases as well, so they actually really thought about everything. If, God forbid, let's say there's a fire, you can easily get down the stairs and not have to worry about being smoked out. They do have 24-hour concierge and 24-hour valet for both the residents and its visitors. And you have the security. So, I mean, with this, it's just luxury living. The people who work in the buildings, they know everyone's name. So it's almost like you feel like you're a part of a country club without actually having to pay those country club dues. And just location here is the biggest selling point. You're really just prime central in Palm Beach Gardens.
And that's the key right there. I mean, I live not too far from the landmark, and everything's right around you. The Gardens Mall, downtown at the Gardens, with all different types of boutique shops and restaurants and food, and I mean, your 95's right there to get onto I-95. Short stroll down the road, you got Trader Joe's, Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But
yeah, anywhere in Gardens that you want to live where you're walking distance to pretty much everything, it would be right here. So like I said, yeah, you have the Whole Foods, you have Trader Joe's not too far away. You can easily walk to the mall or to get your dinner or grab cocktails. So it makes just almost like city living, but in downtown at the Gardens.
And Homaira, you've also kept yourself busy. Before we came on here today, Homaira said to me, "I have to apologize. I don't know if I can do a virtual open house next week." And I says, "That's fine. You're busy. Go out and show." So she's got some properties to show. If people are interested in any of the real estate needs or that property that you just showed at the landmark, how can they get in touch with you, Homaira?
You can feel free to send me a text or phone call, 561-657-0500, or you can always reach me through email as well. My phone's always strapped to my hand.
And for those just tuning in right now on Facebook, Homaira, myself, and Victoria, we're all from the great Northeast, right? Connecticut, I believe. Homaira, you're from the D.C. area, and I'm from the Pennsylvania, and it's just a great place. Just talk about the area, Homaira. You've been here for a little while now. Talk about the area in general, what you like so much about this area.
Actually, my husband and I, when we moved down here, we started off on the west coast of Florida first, the Naples area, and it was absolutely gorgeous there, but it was so unbelievably seasonal that we were the only people on our cul-de-sac for half the year. So we realized that, I mean, we're never going to make friends at this rate. We only made friends with like one couple that whole year. So then there was an opportunity to come to this coast. And when we came here, we just immediately fell in love with it. We have people here year round. You have seasonal snowbirds, but most of the people here are year round. And the average age did come down when we came to this coast. So you have a lot of people from the Northeast here. And, we immediately met a bunch of friends who are from the Northeast and are familiar with the areas that we're from. So we immediately just kind of hit it off. And we love the Gardens area, this whole northern Palm Beach area. It's so convenient being close to everything. There's so much to do here that we rarely even go south of here to that Fort Lauderdale or Miami. And people always laugh. They're like, "You live in South Florida. Why don't you go down as often as you do?" It's like, because we have everything we need right here. There's no point in driving down. So it's a fabulous, fabulous area.
And if you do want to drive, you think about it, we're kind of smack dab in the middle too. It's an hour, depending on how fast you drive. Now, I know Victoria can probably make it to Miami in about an hour, but but it takes about an hour and a half, give or take, unless there's a bad accident, to get down to Miami. And then 2.5 hours to get to Orlando if you want to go to Disney. The Florida Keys, a little bit beyond there, the first Key, Key Largo, and all the way down to Key West. It'll take you a little bit of a longer drive, but we're so close to everything. Victoria, what do you love about this area? You've been here for a while too.
Well, for me, I came from Fairfield County, Connecticut, and so what really attracted me was the same level of sophistication is here that I've experienced up there. Greenwich, Connecticut is just like Palm Beach Island there. A lot of the same people, actually. And we noticed you have a lot of it's funny when season rolls around and you start seeing the Rolls Royces and the Bentleys again. So there's plenty of them all year, but of course we have extra in season. So we've got sophisticated shopping, Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom's, really lovely restaurants, good quality food. So nice places to dine, to shop, everything about it. You don't find in this area. You don't find anybody standing at the end of 95 with a sign asking for food. That none of that exists here. So it's safe, it's clean, it's affordable. It's a great place to live and sunny.
It is, and I have two kids of my own, young, 13 and 10-year-old, and it's a great place to raise a family. School system is AA plus, and plus the activities. I mean, on Saturday, what's today? Today's Wednesday. On Saturday, I took the kids out, my wife, and we went kayaking on Singer Island, Munyon Island, right there. And I never knew. I mean, I knew Munyon Island. I knew of it. I heard of it. I never was there, but going back through the mangroves and kayaking, just the peacefulness of the area. You don't realize all the little things around us that we take for granted. It's just a beautiful place to be out and be active, whether you're going for a morning jog by the beach or a bike ride, or you put on, I saw a lady the other day actually going down my sidewalk in roller skates. I haven't seen someone on roller skates, I can't tell you the last time. Probably when I was a little kid. Probably since I was a little kid. But it was cool to see a lady going down the sidewalk in roller skates. The sports between baseball, soccer, football, lacrosse.
We have a lot of baseball around here.
Yeah, and the minor league baseball teams that are in the area. You have the Cardinals and the Marlins right here in Jupiter, Roger Dean. Then you have the Washington Nationals and Houston Astros right there in West Palm. And then you take a short drive up to Port St. Lucie and you got the Mets. So baseball in this area, the former athletes that live in this area, and one of the headliners, Michael Jordan. I mean, he's right here. Tiger Woods, all the professional golfers. There's just so much to do. Such an active lifestyle. If you like golf, whatever you like, you can be outside. But it's been a great. It's been I shouldn't say great. It's been a tough few months. But like I said, Victoria and Homaira have stayed busy. People are calling. People are looking for homes. So if you're looking to buy a home, if you're looking to maybe put your property on the market, wondering if it's the right time. Victoria, that's a question for you. If somebody is wondering, is it the right time to put my house on the market? What would you say to them?
Well, I kind of liken it to when people used to talk to me about selling a home over the holidays, and they'd say they want to take it off the market. Why? Because there's less competition at this time, and I'd say we're at a similar time, especially as we come into the summer. There is less competition. We're already low in inventory. So let's make your home stand out and get more eyes on it. And chances are we'll get you a higher price.
And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, I think Cary, are you there, Cary? Cary signed on. I think Cary was out of the showing. Let's see if we can get Cary here. He's got a listing that we're going to show today if he gets on here in Trump National. I hear you, Cary. I don't see your face.
You're going to see my face in a second.
There
It's a very pretty face, but a very bald, ugly head. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. That's the way. But from one ear, there's 3 dolphins, and from the other ear is Ecofine Properties, and our award as the best in 2020. So something that Echo is very proud of, that best realtor in the county.
Well, I'm glad you made it on. We stalled for a little bit. I know you were out at a showing, but we're gonna bring you on, Cary, and you are you're at Trump National.
I am, but I've got to get my pictures. So give me a second.
Okay, so
to figure out which button I'm pressing. Let's see. Choose virtual background. So that's that. So it's got to load.
We're walking you through it here. Cary's walking you through. Cary, real quick, while you're loading everything up, I just asked Victoria the same question. Why, if someone's thinking about selling, and right now they're thinking, well, this isn't the right time. This can't be the right time to sell my home. I don't know. What would you say to them?
I would tell them that right now is a perfect time because there is a mad rush to buy houses. I wrote a contract this morning, and which is very exciting. And the buyers are coming here. They want to get out of the big cities where the virus is. They want to get out of the big city where the rioting and looting is. They want to get into these gated communities, especially where there's a lot of safety, and we don't have crime here. This area, Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter, Juno Beach, Tequesta, Jupiter Island is just a beautiful area, very safe. So don't hesitate, because this is really terrific time.
So there you heard it from Victoria, you heard it from Cary. Cary, you got those pictures? There we go. All right, so I'm going to let Cary take it away. He's at 502 Bald Eagle, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about this crazy property, amazing property, beautiful house.
So let me get my face out of this picture as best as I can. Hang on a second here. So I'm going to try the other way. Okay. So okay. So this is a pretty amazing piece of property. I'm going to stumble a little bit with this, if you don't mind. I just haven't had a chance to review the photos of the orientation. I was rushing to get back here, but I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you about this house, and it's not often that I get to list and sell the very best house in a community. This house is in Trump National, which is in Jupiter, Florida. It's a primo spot. It's right next door to Admiral's Cove. It's right next door to the Bears Club, and it's across the street from Frenchman's Creek. So it's really in the toniest part of town. And this is the largest house and the largest lot, and the best house, by far in Trump National. It's 7,781 square feet. It's 5 bedrooms and an office. It's on 2/3 of an acre. If you look at the picture there, to this way, I think it's backwards. So this would be my left or your right. That's a 2-car garage. Where my big bald head is, there's another 2-car garage. So it's a 4-car garage. We're on 2/3 of an acre, which is the largest lot at Trump National. In addition to it, if you look the way that my fat little finger is pointing, on that side of the house, which I guess would be your right, is a preserve. That's where there were bald eagle nesting, and the bald eagles have left now. They had to leave that area undeveloped for 7 years. So this lot has got no houses on that side. And then the backyard, it has 2 separate fenced-in backyard, because the current homeowner had dogs, and so they like to be able to control where the dogs went. And then behind my head is the pool, and then that's the 5th hole of the golf course. And you really can't see that hole because it's very heavily wooded. So I'm going to go through some pictures now. I'll make some comments as I go along the way. So this is the front shot. You can see the driveway. and then it breaks off into the two different garages. And in this particular one, to the right of my head and to the left of my head are the two two-car garages, total of four, and you could see the front door to the house. So that's the patio. Let me just see if I can get the. Here's the side yard, and this is another picture of the side yard. That's another picture of the side yard. Now we're in the backyard, and I'm blocking much of the
pool.
Of the pool. And let's see what we got next. So then to my left, you could see that's the you could see over my head, over my ear, you could see the fifth hole of the golf course. Okay, and so where are the rest of my pictures? Sorry for fumbling. I apologize a million times. I'm now in another friggin' house.
Yeah, right. Cary was busy this morning, and we stalled for him so he can make it on here. So you're fine, Cary. Trump National, for people that don't know about that community itself, what can you say about that community in general? Just with the gated security and just the amenities and the what can you say about that community?
Well, let me tell you. Let me put back. Let me put back a picture here because I am not totally prepared. But I'm gonna. I'll tell you. I'll tell you about this. There we go. Where we go. Hang on a second. Hang on one. Cotton picking.
He found it.
Second.
He found the pictures.
I found it. So okay. So I was actually a member, one of the founding members at Trump National, and I joined there. I was in my playing days. I haven't played golf in 12 years now because of 3 back surgeries. But in my playing days, I was a 2 handicap, and I also rated golf courses for Golf Digest and for Golf Week, and I knew Jack Nicklaus personally, and I went out there on a truck with him as he was designing the golf course, and I gave him a few of my ideas, all of which, of course, he rejected because Jack is Jack. But it is just a fabulous golf course. It is meticulously. I mean, you will not find a golf course anywhere in the United States that's in any better condition on a consistent basis. I played Augusta National, and believe me, this golf course is manicured just like Augusta National. In addition to the golf course, there's a 2-sided driving range, a real terrific practice range. They have a clubhouse, a spa, a fitness facility. They've got a kiddie pool. They've got a very large, free-formed pool. They've got an indoor-outdoor dining facility, and they have an indoor dining room and a wood-paneled bar. And in addition to that, they have for your guests, they have either 8 or 10 casitas that your guests can rent out if you sponsor them. And they also have a grand ballroom. And so if you have a daughter, a granddaughter, or if you're old enough and you have a great granddaughter and they want to get married, or if you happen to be Jewish and you want to have a bar mitzvah, you could do that as well. So it's a really nice club. Contrary to rumors, the membership there is not 100% Republican. It is about 50% Republican, and 50% Democrat. So if you are a Democrat, then you can find somebody with common interests that you can even have dinner with and sit at the pool and become friends. So the picture that I'm showing here is the living room, and if you notice the walls in this picture, we're going to be retaking photographs. They're a grayish, and the owner has just painted all these walls white. So this house has taken on a much brighter, more beautiful look. And that's another picture of the living room, which is oversized in 2 stories. Another picture of the living room. And you've got the dining room there. And the kitchen. The kitchen now is all white. All white. The kitchen's been redone. Actually, when these folks bought this house, they spent $1.2 million in renovations. So they did all the floors on the first floor in white marble, every inch in white marble, and they did the kitchen. There's another picture of the kitchen, and I think I've got a third one there, and maybe no, let me go back to the third one. Whoops, I'm not so handy. I got big fat fingers, unfortunately, so they don't work so good all the time. But hey, that's me. So this is the bar in the family room. It's an oversized. Actually, every room in this house is oversized. That's another picture, and another, and another. And so now we've moved into the master bedroom. So I got to tell you one thing about the master bedroom. So I have been in Celine Dion's old house, and Celine Dion had a closet, okay, that was the largest closet that I had ever seen. The only larger closet is in this house. So if the buyer happens to be a clothes horse, whether it's a male clothes horse or a female clothes horse, there's enough space for that person. Also, and I assume it's the wife, the husband cannot enter this because he has his own closet, and when I retake the pictures, I'm gonna take pictures of the closet. I don't have that. So this is the master bath, and there's a his and a hers area in the master bath. If I go back here, I only got one photo of that. This is a picture from the entry as you walk into the house, and of the living room, and you can see why we painted it, because it's gray, and so we wanted to brighten it, and we brightened it.
How high are those ceilings in there, Cary?
They're somewhere between 18 and 22 feet tall. There's a picture of the front door, and that's a picture of the hallway. And now I've lost my place. Let me see. No, I got my place. There's the office, and that's on the second floor. That overlooks the balcony in the backyard, and that's another picture from another angle. And now I'm going to show you the four. These are 4 bedrooms upstairs. One of them is a second master, just in case the wife has 2 husbands, or girlfriend, or whatever. You just never know. Maybe one smokes cigars, and the husband's been banned from the master, and so he can go upstairs, and he's got his own TV. He can control his own air conditioning. He's got a cigar patio and an exhaust fan there, and he can he can sleep in peace and in comfort. Another bedroom here. Another bedroom there, and laundry room, and we're pretty much done. So
that's it.
Go ahead.
Sorry, that's just an incredible property right there. Cary, how can people get in touch with you if they're interested in taking a look at this, or maybe they're interested in buying somewhere else, or they're interested in maybe listing their home? How can they get in touch with you?
Well, I'm very easy to get a hold of. The last four numbers of my phone are 2020. It just happens to be the year 2020, and I've had a couple of eye doctors that try to buy my number from me, and it's not for sale. So 561-379 is the exchange, 379-2020. And my name is Cary, and for those of you who are old enough, my mother named me after Cary Grant, the actor. And for those of you who are young and you don't know who Cary Grant is, Cary Grant and Grace Kelly were the two most popular actor and actresses in my day. And Alfred Hitchcock did a lot of movies with Cary Grant and Grace Kelly, notably North by Northwest. So Cary Lichtenstein's my name, and 2020 is the last four digits, and I'd be delighted to help anybody that would like to reach out to me.
And Cary, it's been a whirlwind over the past few months, and we've done these virtual open houses, which have been such a great success. And it's just another way that we market your property. So, Cary will host I guess we're back to the normal of hosting open houses, and now we can do it a virtual way too. So it's just an extra way to market a property to get the most eyes on it. Eyes all over the country, basically all over the world through social media. So Cary's a master at his trade. He's amazing. You don't have any pictures of your artwork right now, but if you've seen the artwork,
I actually should load those, but when I quit playing golf 12 years ago, I needed something to do, and I took up painting, oil painting, and I was lucky in that I engaged a fabulous teacher, and I'm kind of proud. I don't want to toot my own horn, but you'll certainly, if you work with me, you'll certainly have an opportunity to see my artwork, and you might even get a gift if you buy something from me. I'd be delighted to do that.
I remember when we redid our office just over this past year. We ripped out the flooring, put new flooring in, moved offices around, and Cary hung up all the paintings. It really feels like you're in an art gallery. It's amazing. So if you get to work with Cary, you have the pleasure to work with Cary or anyone at Echo Fine Properties, when you come into the office there, the gallery, you'll just be amazed. I remember I'm sitting in my office editing, and there's just random people walking by. I'm like, who are these people? And they're like, oh, we came to see the paintings, and they're amazing. So Cary does a great job with that. So give Cary a call again. Cary, what's your number one more time before we end here?
561-379, and of course, 2020.
2020, very easy to remember. Well, thanks, Cary, for coming on. And we held up just in time. We got you on. So that does it for us today, and we'll be back at 1 o'clock with Equinox Home Staging. Claudia from Equinox Home Staging, and then we have a few other businesses after that. But that does it for us, and thanks for watching.
Yeah.
See you later.